gardening and landscaping. To someone who doesn't do either, they think they're the same thing. But you can be a gardener and not know how to build anything. So building a retaining wall can be a little bit scary. But the good news is, if you can dig a hole, you can build the retaining wall I'm going to do today. And as far as budget goes, well, I reckon we'll get away with a couple of $100. So here's where I'm going to put the little retaining wall. At the moment, it's retaining. I don't know if I'd call it a wall, but it is retaining the garden bed. Now what I'm going to do is come forward about 300 mils, get a nice straight line, and use treated pine sleepers. I've set up the first and the last of the posts that are going into the ground, and I can use them instead of putting stakes in the ground to run my string line off. Just got an offcut of timber here, which can give me a height guide. And then the retaining wall will have contact with the ground, and it'll be nice and straight. Now, rather than picking up a tape measure and measuring out where my posts have got to go, if you lay out the sleepers, I can work out exactly where they need to be. And remember, it's a lot easier to cut a little bit off a sleeper than trying to add a little bit on. I'm clearing away the grass that will be behind the new wall, and I'm also adding some extra posts to support where the middle of the sleepers will be. Just putting the first sleeper in, now there's a couple of things to look at before you screw it off. I want to make sure that it's not touching the string line anywhere. Make sure it's the centre of that post there, so when I butt the next one up to it, it's the best fitting joint. And I've come in here about halfway as well, because I'm going to have a return there, and it'll butt up nicely. When I said it's easier to cut the timber than add a bit onto it, here's two examples of what I'm talking about. The post in the ground has excess, so I can mark that and cut off the excess. And here it's too long, so all I've got to do is find the centre and cut that little bit off. Now, as it is, it's absolutely a retaining wall. It's retaining the soil and it looks like a wall. But if you want to have it as a double feature, and I mean turn it into a retaining wall and a little seat, you can go across the top with a capper, which is just the same sleeper laid down flat, and now you've got a seat for about 20 friends. As far as the plant palette goes, I'm working with the existing natives and just adding to it. I've got 3 Gaimea lilies, which are going to be the main feature. Then we step down to these little acacias. They want to get to 1.5, which means you'll be able to keep them to about 1 metre, which is a nice step down from these guys, which we'll get up here. And then across the front, little dainty natives that flower like cutleaf daisy. After all, we want to show off that retaining wall. It's our best work. That is one good-looking retaining wall. Now, I said you could do it for a couple of $100. There's 14 sleepers at $11 each, so that's $155. Plus the concrete and the screws, I'm just over that $200 mark. But the way I look at it, if you had to go and buy benches that would sit this many people, you're well ahead of the game. In fact, this is free.